So I've been playing Genshin for a little while now, and through that time, I've gone from the person that would have needed help to the person that's been able to give help. However, this has had the side effect that the only information I've been able to get to better my account has had to come from the internet, which we all know how reliable that can be sometimes, but that all changes today. Let me introduce you to Crafted. AR60 kinda cracked at the game, and is going to be reviewing my account to see if I've actually learned something, or if I should just uninstall Genshin. And Oh, what? Why isn't your Xingqiu level 1? Yeah, let's just say it was interesting. Oh boy. This will be a YouTube video, so it won't be as bad in the video, but the stream's gonna be having a fun time watching the bitrate.
Alright, hi, I'm Crafted Brother 05, or you can just call me Crafted. I work with Luma on my own project. It's called Doki Doki Hibernation. I also do lyric videos, voice acting. I also do a lot of that stuff on my own YouTube channel. And for the Genshin stuff, I'm a Genshin Impact player ever since 1.1, which is like almost 3 years ago. And I have been playing this game for 900 days straight. Today, I opted Luma for me to review his account.
Yeah, fun fact, Crafted is the reason why I started playing this game essentially. Because I kept seeing it constantly talked about in the server, so I was like, you must stop it. And so that led to me trying Genshin for 7 days, and then I didn't stop playing for ages, and then I picked it back up. Okay. So yeah, as you can see there's my account. I've got characters on the showcase. These are my only, like, built characters.
I see. So we're gonna check your most strongest character. I believe it's Klee, right?
Yeah, Klee is definitely my strongest at the moment. But that was a bit more due to luck than anything else.
Last Prayers! Alright, that's a good choice for a weapon. You have 4-piece Crimson. Talent. Oh yeah, I remember. Well, I already.
Yeah, I got a double.
Guide.
She's my only
55 crit with 144 point. I'll say that's really low if you have a Lost Prayer. Usually I would go for like 80% crit or something. And your talents is looking really bad. Klee is a normal attacker. Most of her damage comes from normal attack. So I think you would just upgrade that first, and then you can upgrade your skill and burst. I would go normal attack, burst, and then skill. Alright? At least level, if you plan to level 90 her, crown her normal attacks.
I will let you know, at the moment, none of the skills actually go past 6 because I haven't done any of the weekly bosses yet. I haven't started doing that yet.
Oh, I mean, once you've done it, you should do it. Alright?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good elemental mastery because, you know, pyro DPSs do need elemental mastery. Well, except for Lynette. Lynette is a mono pyro character, but Klee is 145. That's good. But for a Lost Prayer with level 90, that's already 33% crit rate. With a low crit rate, that is really not what I'm expecting. Let's see your artifacts. I think this is where most, like 90% of the builds come from.
Yeah, usually, yeah.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, like I said, they're not. She's my best build, but they're not amazing.
Okay, this is not terrible. This is not terrible.
I think the only like cracked pieces I really have, I think the Circlet's probably the best on her entirely. The Goblet's ass at the moment, but that's just because it's the literal only pyro damage Goblet I have in the entire account.
I'm sorry. Just continue. This is not bad, okay? This is not terrible. With a 10% crit rate, and a 20 and a crit damage helmet is, I will say, for my own standards, it's a pretty normal circlet.
I will say with our artifacts, like I had to strongbox them. The flower, the feather, and the timepiece, they were all from the first strongbox, and then I did a bunch more and managed to improve the circlet. But like everything else is just ass.
Klee, you have the right artifacts. 4-piece Crimson is her best. There's no better ones other than 4-piece. Well, you could go 2-piece Sheminawa, but no, you could go 4-piece Sheminawa, but like that's really clunky, and you do need her burst for most of her DPS. But I will say 4-piece Crimson is the way to go. What you need to fix on your build, you can keep the circlet, you can keep the sands. It's a decent pieces. Your flower is actually really good. However, it just rolls. It just rolls to the wrong stat. Yeah. I know that this flower has a really high chance to at least have like 30-40 crit value. but it's oh man, this is just unfortunate. I would go just find a better flower. This is depressing. I have no idea.
I know.
This feather, for a feather, this is absolutely awful. I don't know what her C1 does because I don't really care about Klee.
Okay, so C1 every now and then she'll basically summon like a spark that will come and hit an opponent when you normal attack. So basically it's just like one shot of her burst or whatever, I guess.
That's not a big increase, sadly. Not a big increase.
It's not a massive increase, but
yeah, but at least you got it for free, right? That's okay.
You don't have to hit anything for it to trigger. Like the enemy just has to be nearby, so you can hit any enemy from any range as long as they're like there. But it just depends how often it actually triggers.
Yeah, I mean, you do love Klee. You have her skin. I say just treat her better, like what a father should. I have no idea how I would put it, but it's like that. If y'all not understanding anything I say, shame on you. Anyways.
So Kokomi I only really built in the last, she's been built for a while, but I only gave her an actual artifact set in the last couple days. I think she's decent, but could be better.
Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayer is her best in slot, and yes, it's a 3-star weapon. Yes, it's accessible. It is her best in slot. Good choice. Okay, Ocean Hued Clam. Okay, listen, Kokomi is so easy to build that you don't really need any substats. You put her on triple HP and you should be all good. Healing bonus, okay. And oh god, dude, upgrade your freaking talent, man. At least put her jellyfish at level 8, and then your Kokomi is already perfect. There we go. That's your Kokomi. I don't care because she doesn't need. Because
minus 85 crit rate. Amazing.
I don't know, Hoyoverse or Psychopath or something like that. But I will say that your Kokomi is good. But I have to say that for overall team DPS, Ocean Hued is actually not her best. You know what it is actually?
What?
Okay, her best in slot is actually Tenacity of the Middle Left. You don't care about the shield strength. You just focus on just pure attack from her. Because you can trigger the jellyfish on field, and it'll definitely attack the enemy from there. It'll increase your entire party member attack by 20%. That's why it's her best. I mean, in technicality, Ocean Hued Clam is her best for DPS, like for Taser Kokomi, or like you want to use like Nilo Bloom Kokomi. Ocean Hued can rival Tenacity, but overall, if you want to use your Klee on like your Vaporize with your Kokomi, I do believe that 4-piece Tenacity is good. However, since you already farm Ocean Hued, I don't think you should go for Tenacity because you already have it. Alright, I guess that's all for Kokomi, right?
Yep. Eula is work in progress at the moment. I sort of just did like a bunch of farms and then stopped for a while. I do need to get back to her.
Snow Tomb Star Silver is a good choice. I would yeah, it's a good weapon. It's a good free-to-play weapon for Eula, and it matches her aesthetics. But Protop Archaic is slightly better, and that's also craftable free-to-play. But you can use whatever you like. I think the two is like almost the same. This could have been a really good onset goblet if you have like. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If you have like.
I mean, I think. Yeah, I think I just needed to roll crit rate a bit more.
Yeah. If it just hits 10% crit rate, it'll be an okay goblet for you to use. Your flower, you should probably find a better one. I think flower and feather needs to have like both both crit rate and crit damage on them because it's pretty easy to farm flowers and feather. So you should probably like put your standards.
For some reason my luck on flowers was ass. For some reason.
I do recommend 4-piece Pale Flame for the best, but for the most comfy, I would go 2-piece Bloodstain and 2 Pale Flame, which what I run on my Eula. I run 2-piece Pale Flame and 2-piece Bloodstain because it's the most comfiest. You don't have to think about certain mechanics on the 4-piece. It's ass, and yeah, I mean, but 4-piece is her best. Upgrade all of her talents because most of her DPS comes from all of it, but most of it comes from her burst. Oh yeah, also try to find some energy recharge on Eula. Unless you have Raiden later with Eula. I should probably...
Yeah, I am going for Raiden. That is the plan.
What do you have?
Okay, so now, it was fairly balanced at first, but then when I got near to maxing her artifacts, they all, every single one rolled into the same stat.
Alright, so Fab 4 bow is undisputedly her best 4-star weapon. There is no other better one. You should use Fab bow because Favonius is like the best lineup of weapons in the entire game. Emblem of Severed Fate. Alright, good. 6. Upgrade both your burst and your skill. I mean, burst first and then skill. Alright, let's see. What the? That is a ton of energy recharge. What?
Okay, so Tecno was in with me when I did this. So I went and they were kind of balanced at first, and then every single roll on every single piece from like level 16 to level 20, and some of them level 12 to level 20, went to energy recharge every time.
Oh god, wait, what are you
doing? The timepiece doesn't help either.
Oh my, okay, listen, dude. I know that this is supposed to be a meme, but oh, okay.
Yeah,
this is so good. Now this is a piece I'm looking for. This is a 40 crit value piece. It's absolutely beautiful. I love this piece. All right, so first of all, your main stats is already wrong. Yelan needs crit rate. Okay, Yelan needs damage, and that's where you come, where you need crit rate. And your Faf needs crit rate. You need to crit to trigger Faf. HP is not that good for Yelan, unless you have a god roll in your HP, like 50 crit value or like 45 crit value on your HP. Sure, you can use an HP circlet, but I would just go crit rate. Crit rate, not crit damage, because you need to activate Faf. This is also wrong. Hydro damage bonus is better, and this is also wrong. This should be HP. What the? How do you have 300% energy recharge?
You see how every piece rolled into energy recharge so many times. It was ridiculous.
Okay, 4-piece emblem is her best in slot. I mean, you can go 2-piece. But like,
eventually, when I get Raiden, I'm planning on like swapping the pieces in between each other so I can get a decent amount of PR on Raiden as well. But at the moment, she's basically just solo Yelan because I literally just need to hit 2 enemies with my skill and I get my burst back. It's amazing.
Right, just fine. I'm not mad. I'm just confused right now. I'm really confused. What the?
It was a lot more balanced before they got taken to level 20. Then it just went into ER.
Yeah, find a better feather. I mean, this is fine. This is fine. Yes, HP and it's crit damage.
Like, I do technically have better pieces, but I'm trying to also back save for Raiden a bit and stuff because Yelan naturally ascends with crit rate, so I put more of a thing on crit damage when I was going through pieces.
Yeah, true, but when you have 29% crit rate, it's not enough. I guess that's your Yelan. I'm surprised, man. This is probably the most surprising one I've seen. Alright, Lynette. This is new,
Lynette
right?
is also work of progress, but it's just like at the moment, I haven't upgraded her artifacts too much, so it's just like, have a look at the general ones that are there and see what potential they've kind of got at the moment.
Ooh! You have Skyward... Oh, also, can I see your Bennett or Xingqiu and Xiangling? That's the 3 that I want to see. So you can probably just put up on your account right now.
Okay.
Spherodescent. You're planning to build her DPS or sub-DPS?
I'm hoping to build her as more of a DPS, so I'm looking for stuff like crit rate and crit damage pieces. I have a crit rate okay at the moment. I need to up the crit damage though.
That's not bad for sub-DPS. That's not terrible.
Okay, I'll add those two to my account.
I don't really recommend a main DPS lineup unless you have C6 because her C6 actually activates her Animal Blade, which is pretty fun, and it also gives you extra 20% animal damage bonus. But outside of C6, I would just prefer sub DPS. You finished Nahida's second story quest, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I've only done it first. I'm silly. No, I've only done it first.
You need to unlock that for the new boss so that you can upgrade Lynette's talents. It came from there. This is a good piece. You can, I mean, to be honest, for this build, it's not terrible. You can just upgrade these pieces and just hope for the best. Okay, maybe just change this into animal damage and don't use HP, please. Don't use HP. It doesn't really affect her anyway. Yeah, she loses HP.
It was kind of just my best. It was my best that I had at the moment.
Yeah, I guess that's your lineup. I don't really have anything else to say though. Sucrose.
So I guess she recently got replaced with Yelan, but before I was running her for Swell, to decrease pyro res. But however, because I did spend a bit of time, I did a bit of iridescent to do her, so she's technically also a built character.
Professional fragment. Please upgrade to at least level 80. Level 60 is not good. What?
All the best main stats are on the freaking 4-star. I have some better 5 stars now, but at the time it was only my 4-star artifacts that had like better main stats on them.
If you want to build your Sucrose, maybe you should just farm Iridescent and try to find triple EM. Yeah, it's triple EM is her best, and 4-piece Iridescent, because on her second passive, I believe, or like third passive, it increases your entire elemental mastery based on Sucrose's own elemental mastery. No one goes for crit Sucrose build. I mean, if you do need Faf on her, then yeah. Alright, I guess that's all your character. I'll say your Klee is your best. Your Yelan is your second. And then Kokomi's third. And then Eula's fourth. And the rest is I mean, I wouldn't rank these three because it's still work in progress. But these three, yeah. Congratulations, you surprised me with your Yelan. I don't really have anything to say. Is it restarted yet? Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah, it has.
Oh, what? What did you do? Why is it your Xingqiu level 1? Hey, this is a crime. No, you're not doing this to my Xingqiu. Okay, Xingqiu. Okay. Guys, let me tell you something. Why I'm so mad at this build. Okay, Xingqiu is the best Hydro character in Genshin. Even Yelan is not as good. Even Kokomi is not as good. Xingqiu is amazing. Not only that, he has amazing Hydro application, he has really high damage, he can heal, he can also increases your resistance to interruption, he can also increase your resistance. Xingqiu is so good. Why didn't you build him?
Because I got him on the same banner I was going for Yelan, so I built
Why didn't you build Xingqiu first before Yelan?
I knew that would be your reaction. I was like,
I can't believe you didn't build him. Alright.
Nah, he's a future prospect.
Okay. You should already know, right, what you put on him and everything, right?
Actually, not really. I haven't done a lot of research into
it. Xingqiu needs Sacrificial Sword or Favonius Sword. I would personally go for Favonius if your Sacrificial Sword is not above Refinement rank 3. Because Favonius Sword is so good. I would just go for Faf if your Sacrificial is not R3 or more. Xingqiu is running with 4-piece emblem, the same as Yelan. Oh god. The same as Yelan. You can go for 2-piece like I did with my Xingqiu. 2-piece Noblesse and 2-piece Heart of Death, because it gives you 20% burst damage, and it also gives you 15% Hydro damage bonus. And just aim for like 180 ER for Sacrificial Sword or 200% ER on Xingqiu. Aim for like at least 50% crit rate and then crit damage the rest. Talents, don't upgrade his normal attacks ever because they're useless. Upgrade your burst first and then your skill. And there we go.
Okay.
That's Xingqiu. Alright. Xiangling. Oh god, you still have 50. Do you have any other polearm weapons that is good on Xiangling other than freaking halberd?
I do have like one EM one, but I've got that vibing on Rosario.
Do you know about the catch, right? The fishing polearm?
Yeah, I was considering going for that, but because I want to go for Raiden's weapon, it's sort of on the back at the moment, because the only reason why I was going to get it was because Raiden, but...
Alright, yeah, I mean, Xiangling works with every weapon. I would personally go for Faf or the catch. I use the catch on Xiangling and it's incredible. Xiangling is again, same with Yelan. 4-piece emblem, but you can also go, like me, 2-piece. 2-piece Crimson and 2-piece, what's it called again? 2-piece Noblesse. Oh man, you still have both C0, right? I mean, that's completely fine.
Yeah, I'm not, unfortunately, all my characters that have constellations, I don't really use them. I've got Razor at C5 because he just...
I do remember. I watched one of your videos right then. Yeah. Makes sense.
That was on the video that just went out. You should watch it, by the way.
It's a good video. It's a good video. Xiangling needs burst first and then Goba second, because Goba is precious. You can upgrade both of them. Yeah, I guess that's Xiangling for you. I'm not gonna judge too much because you did want to. I see that you have plans to build on your Xiangling. Unlike Xingqiu, Yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. Let's hear Bennett. This is the oh god. Oh god, what is under Bennett? Okay, I'm going insane right now. Okay, I need to calm down for a second. Bennett needs a high base attack weapon because his burst.
You're lucky he still has artifacts, because I can't actually remember if I put artifacts on him or not. Oh wait, no, he doesn't. Never mind.
Oh, you have C1. All right.
Yes, I got C1 while pulling for Yelan, and I only got one copy of Bennett though from that, because I pulled him age to go standard banner. But yeah, I do have a C1. Should put a warning for the video, maybe.
Why? Because I was screaming too loud.
Volume warning.
Okay. When I scream, I should probably like put away from my mic like this. Ah! There we go.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Okay. Bennett, do you have like a high base attack weapon? Oh, you do have that Skyward Blade on him, right? On Lynette, right?
Well, yeah. What we're gonna do is we'll just go through like my weapons and stuff after this.
Alrighty. Okay. Dark Iron Sword. Oh god, don't use this weapon on Bennett. It has a low base attack, and the substat is pretty useless. You could just probably find a high base attack weapon because Bennett's burst scales on base attack. Yeah, it heals based on his HP, but the buff, the attack buff comes from the base attack. Okay, not attack percent, but base attack, which only comes from your weapon. So you should probably find like a high base attack. I think the best free-to-play option for Bennett is Sapwood Blade. It's the new craftable from Sumeru. You can probably go and try that because it also gives you a bit of ER, which is nice. Bennett,
I haven't done all the R. I haven't done R&R quest yet though. I've done some of it, but like
it's actually really good.
Well, it's a fun quest. What do you want?
It is 12 hours. I've played it. It's 12 hours, but it's good. I'll say it's kind of worth it. Said somebody who played Genshin for 900 days straight. Anyways, so Bennett needs 4-piece no blast because of the buff, the attack buff it gives you. It also gives you a bit of extra damage from your burst. Yeah, just 4-piece no blast. Go for healing bonus or HP on this one. Go for HP one on this, and go for ER for this one. These two, just try to find like a high ER or high HP. Bennett is so easy to build, it's ridiculous, and you have basically the best character in the entire game. Yeah, just like that. Okay, so that's Bennett. Alright, I don't really have anything to say other than I don't really want to review, but you should probably build your Bennett, build your Xiangling, and for the love of God, build your Xingqiu!